Rather than mourn over what cannot be had, these heartwarming stories are about overcoming obstacles with determination. This is their world too. Persons with disabilities do contribute to the vitality of the workplace. This is an account of how they have succeeded. Saru karanna heta, matu karanna apa. This is a supermarket. We are here to meet with one character that works there who is most interesting to talk with.
මගේ ට්‍රේන් ඇක්සිඩන්ට් එකක් වෙලා ජීවිතේ එක තැනකට වෙලා ඉන්නදී මට කීල් සුපර් කියන ආයතනයේ ජේ.කේ මාකටිං කියන ආයතනයේ මට සම්බන්ධ වුණා. ඊට පස්සේ මම මේ ආයතනෙත් එක්ක වැඩ කරගෙන යද්දී
Namal Lienage says that while being confined to his home after an accident, he decided to move on and do something with his life when he came in contact with J.K. Marketing and Keel Super in particular. He entered the staff here about 4 years ago as a data entry clerk. But his disability notwithstanding, he decided to move in the company of others and strove to do other tasks in the store. In time, he was well able to cope with added responsibility. This led to his being a permanent member of the staff. Now, he has been promoted as a stores manager at the Attadiya Keel Super because the organization recognized his potential and was more than willing to train him to take on greater responsibility. His ambition is to keep improving his ability and performance at work and contribute to the productivity of the company and also to help others.
Mr. Vikramaratne says that at no time did Nama's disability interfere with his competence at work. In fact, he brought good results both to himself as well as the organization by his expertise and attitude. Mr. Vikramaratne's view is that other companies should also recruit people who have disabilities and after providing the appropriate training should encourage such ones to excel and succeed. This would benefit both the company and the country as a whole.
මේ මනුතරෙන් පස්සේ යම් තාක් දුරට මගේ ජීවිතේ පසුබෑමක් ලැබුණා. නමුත් ගමක යම් පුද්ගලයෙකුට මොනවා හරි දෙයක් වුණොත් ආබාධිතයක් වුණාට පස්සේ හිතන්නේ ඒ මිනිස්සු ඒ පුද්ගලයාගේ ජීවිතේ එතනින් එහා පැවැත්මක් නැහැ කියන දේ. නමුත් අර මට ගම්වල මිනිස්සු මට කිව්වේ මේමයි පුතා දැන් අපි
Namal admits that after the accident he was depressed and also in the village where he was there was little in the way of encouragement and people viewed his predicament more with horror and distaste than positive. They assumed that his life was now over. But he says that he was able to develop a more positive outlook and searched for ways to move on by enrolling in a computer course. Rehab Lanka was also instrumental in his progress by imparting skills. Motivation introduced him to Keel's marketing and then to Keel Super, which enabled him to grasp the opportunity to excel.
ආයතනයට ගත්තා. එතනින් පසුව මගේ ජීවිතේ මට පුළුවන් උපරිමයෙන් කරගෙන යනවා.
The Employer Network on Disability is one project which can really see tangible outcomes and a project where what is said and discussed is translated into positive action.
In the year 2000, with the support and encouragement of the International Labour Organization, the Employers Federation of Ceylon launched a program of fostering opportunities for persons with disabilities to be engaged in productive livelihoods. About 35 different companies among the membership of the EFC registered as willing to offer such opportunities. After this network was established, more than 250 persons have been placed in positions in the private sector. This was after a program of training in how a person with a disability can apply for employment and equipping them to take on their responsibility. The training was conducted in collaboration with Motivation and the Ministry of Social Services and Social Welfare. To facilitate the management of persons with disabilities, there was a code of practice that has been published for use within this network. The principal aim of this published code is to ensure that competencies of persons with disability will be enhanced in a meaningful way in order that these persons will be able to contribute to the national economy. In addition, the companies will have the responsibility to accommodate persons with disabilities in an appropriately safe working environment, offer work that is in keeping with their ability and attainable skills, as well as protect such workers from discrimination in their workplace. Some companies may have the apprehension that they may be hampered in achieving their targets if they were to have persons with disabilities on board and therefore may be reluctant to employ them. Would it surprise you then if you were to discover that persons with disabilities could well enhance the productivity of companies? Rather than mourn over what cannot be had, these heartwarming stories are about overcoming obstacles with determination. This is their world too. Persons with disabilities do contribute to the vitality of the workplace, and this is an account of how they have succeeded. Saru karanna